Earth received one call. What happened next shocked the assembly. The distress signal lasted only 3 seconds, but it changed the fate of the galaxy forever. It arrived on every human frequency at once: military, civilian, deep space relays. Even ancient satellites that had not transmitted in decades suddenly woke and screamed the same message into Earth's skies. "This is Colony Theta 9. We are under attack. Unknown hostile fleet. They are not negotiating. They are not slowing down. They are not stopping." Then silence. No static, no survivors. Just absence. In the Galactic Assembly Chamber, Ambassador Relketh of the Varn Dominion watched the human delegation closely. His species had predicted this outcome. Humanity had expanded too quickly, too boldly, too stubbornly. Now they would learn their place. "Regrettable," Relketh said, his scaled fingers folded calmly. "But this is why expansion without assembly protection is discouraged." Across from him, the human ambassador did not respond immediately. Ambassador Elena Reyes stood still, staring at the holographic projection of Theta 9, or what remained of it, a dead rock. Atmosphere stripped, cities erased, 8 million human lives gone. The assembly waited for grief, for outrage, for panic. Instead, Elena Reyes reached forward and pressed a single control on her console. "Transmission confirmed," she said quietly. Relketh tilted his head. "Transmission, Ambassador, your colony is destroyed." "Yes," Elena said. Her voice did not shake. That was the call. Confusion spread across the chamber. Assembly Speaker Threx leaned forward. "You mean a distress call?" Elena met his gaze. "No." She paused. That was authorization. Far above Earth, in the silent vacuum beyond Luna, something ancient woke. Massive structures buried inside asteroids shifted for the first time in centuries. Hull plates separated. Energy flowed through dormant reactors. Weapons older than most civilizations powered on with a low, hungry glow. On Mars, beneath kilometers of red stone, titanic warships rose from hidden caverns. Their surfaces were scarred with time. Their shapes were brutal and efficient. They had never been displayed, never been announced, never been needed, until now. Back in the assembly chamber, alarms began to sound. Relketh turned sharply. "What is happening?" An attendant's voice trembled. "Human fleet activity is spiking across multiple sectors, massive deployments, numbers far exceeding their declared military capacity." Elena Reyes remained calm. "Theta 9 was not defenseless," she said. "It was bait." The chamber erupted in shock. "You sacrificed your own colony?" Threx demanded. Elena's eyes hardened. "No," she corrected him. "They volunteered." Silence crushed the room. She continued. "For 30 years, unknown forces have tested our borders. Small attacks, disappearances, probes, always retreating before we could respond." Her fingers tightened on the console. "They thought we were weak. They thought we were blind." Relketh felt something unfamiliar in his chest. Unease. Elena spoke again. "We were watching." Across deep space, the hostile fleet moved confidently through what they believed was undefended territory. Their ships were massive, angular, built for domination. They had destroyed Theta 9 in minutes. They expected no response. They were wrong. The first human ship appeared without warning, then another, then thousands, not warping in, not approaching. Simply being there, the hostile fleet hesitated. Human ships surrounded them in complete silence. No warnings, no threats, just presence. Then Earth transmitted a single message. "You were seen." Human weapons fired. Not wildly, not angrily, precisely. Each shot disabled propulsion systems, command vessels, weapon arrays. One by one, the hostile fleet was dismantled with surgical perfection. They could not escape. They could not fight. They could only watch their power vanish. Back in the assembly chamber, live feeds filled the air. Alien leaders watched in horror as humanity revealed its true strength. Fleet after fleet emerged from places no one had ever scanned deeply, hidden in asteroid belts, inside dead moons, drifting silently in deep space for decades. Waiting, preparing, enduring. Relketh whispered, "This is impossible. No species prepares like this." Elena Reyes finally looked at him. Her expression was calm. "We do. The hostile fleet's flagship attempted to fire a planet-killer weapon. It never finished charging. A single human projectile struck its core. The massive vessel went dark instantly. Dead. Not destroyed. Neutralized. Controlled. Dominated. The battle was over in 7 minutes. 7 minutes to erase a threat that had believed itself unstoppable. The assembly chamber was silent. Every species understood the truth now. Humanity had never been defenseless. They had been patient. Speaker Threx spoke carefully. You could have revealed this power at any time. Yes, Elena said. Why didn't you? She answered without hesitation. Because power revealed too early becomes a target. She gestured toward the battlefield projection. But power revealed at the right moment becomes a warning. Relketh felt the weight of those words settle into his bones. Humanity had not panicked. They had not reacted emotionally. They had planned. They had endured loss. They had waited for certainty. And then they had ended the threat completely. Not with desperation. With control. A new transmission came from the battlefield. Human command. All hostile vessels secured. 0 human military losses. 0. The word echoed like thunder. Elena Reyes turned to face the assembly. For centuries, humanity survived on a death world where everything tried to kill us. Predators, disease, climate, each other. Her voice was steady. We did not survive because we were the strongest. She paused. We survived because we learned, we adapted, we prepared. She stepped back, and when the call came, we answered. Far away, the last hostile ship lost power. The void grew quiet again, peaceful, controlled, safe. The assembly sat in stunned silence, because they finally understood the truth. Earth had not received a distress call. Earth had received permission. And when humanity answers the call, the galaxy does not ask what will happen next. It only waits to see what survives.